If it takes 3 emails to figure out what's in stock or what's shipping today, you're not running a system, you're running damage control. Today, we're reviewing Connex, a food-focused ERP built to clean up that chaos. We're talking pros, cons, and what it'll cost to roll it out. Hi, I'm Jeff Budiak. If you're into honest reviews and real solutions for growing businesses, hit that subscribe button. We break down software the way you wish sales teams would. Now let's talk Connex. We get a hands-on demo with our team, and here's the deal. It's designed specifically for small to mid-sized food distributors and processors. For teams juggling spreadsheets and dozen disconnected tools, Connex is often their first serious ERP. It doesn't try to be everything for everyone. It stays focused on food, and that focus pays off. All right, here's what stood out during our review. First, inventory tracking is impressively detailed, right down to things like harvest dates and country of origin. Second, it has built-in lot tracking and traceability that actually ties into your daily workflow. And third, QuickBooks integration saves finance teams a ton of cleanup. Let's start with inventory. Connex gives you a complete view of every product, from full cases to catch weights to individual units. You can convert between pounds, ounces, cases, and more. That's a big deal if you're breaking down bulk items or tracking variable weights like seafood or meat. You can even set up rules for specific products. Say you're managing fresh produce or seasonal items. You can track aging inventory by running reports and use that data to make smarter rotation decisions. If you're portioning primal cuts into smaller retail packs, the system tracks yield changes so you're not guessing when it's time to restock or fulfill orders. Now on the traceability front, this is where it really pulls its weight. You can trace every lot in detail, like shellfish tags or origin data, all the way from receiving to shipping. Lot numbers and trace codes are auto-generated, and because it ties into your production, pick tickets, and mobile scanners, you know exactly where each item came from and where it's headed. That kind of traceability doesn't just make audits easier, it builds trust with your customers. It also matters during recalls. If there's a labeling issue or contamination risk, you can track the affected lot, see who's received it, and how much they got. That keeps your response fast and compliant with FDA or USDA regulations, and saves you from digging through paperwork under pressure. Now for the QuickBooks crowd. The system integrates with both desktop and online. It syncs data so your finance team isn't duplicating entries or chasing down numbers. You can create an order in Connex, watch it flow through production and shipping, and then see that invoice land into QuickBooks with all the right info. And it's not just totals. It syncs customer names, invoice numbers, payment terms. It even supports average cost GL reporting. That means as your inventory values shift with purchasing and yields, your financials stay accurate. If traceability and accounting are high priorities, but you're unsure if Connex ticks all your boxes, let's talk. We've helped hundreds of food businesses find ERP systems that actually fit. Whether you're focusing on compliance, tighter margins, or better stock control, head over to softwareconnect.com for a free needs analysis and we'll help you find the right match. That said, no system is perfect. Here are a few things to keep in mind. First, every warehouse is treated as one large space. No slotting or multi-bin tracking yet. That's coming in their September release for upgraded tiers. Second, if you're managing complex logistics across multiple locations, you might need extra software like Stock IQ or Elite Extra to cover all the gaps. And third, not everything is included out of the box. Barcode scanning and some automation tools are add-ons, so plan your budget accordingly. Now, pricing requires a custom quote, but based on similar ERPs, costs generally start around $10,000 a year for the software, plus a similar amount to get you up and running. If you need EDI, that's available, but it also is sold separately. Like most ERPs, your final price will depend upon your setup, user count, and any customizations you need. Connex typically rolls out over 90 days, with the first month focused on the setup, second on team training, and third ironing out quirks. This gives you time to adjust without throwing your entire operation into chaos. Most teams see smoother operations before the go-live date even hits, and around 80 to 90% of the implementations finish successfully on schedule. Before we wrap, here's something that really stood out. How traceability ties directly into workflows like labeling and picking. As soon as your items are received, Connex generates the lot numbers and prints the right labels. Your team uses scanners and touchscreens to follow the pick tickets with exact lot pulls. No guesswork, no delays. It builds a paper trail as you go. And one more bonus, there's a mobile customer portal. You can let clients log in to place orders, pay invoices, or check statuses themselves. A nice way to cut down back and forth with your sales team. So what's the verdict? I'm giving Connex a 9 out of 10. Strong inventory control, solid traceability, and tight QuickBooks integration make it a standout. Want to see even more ERP options for food processors and distributors? Check out our full roundup at softwareconnect.com. We cover even more options that may have flown under your radar, like CAI Minotaur and Vicinity. Have you tried Food Connex or a similar ERP? We'd love to hear what worked or what didn't. Drop your experience in the comments. Your feedback helps us keep these reviews grounded in what real teams actually need. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.